Gwen jungle, which Gwen can melt me very easily, but then again, Gwen's not bad to play against compared to a lot of champs in this game, so I'm kind of content. Their team isn't super annoying other than Yumi. Actually, kind of content. Oh my god, my Renekton's losing the counter matchup that he picked. He counter picked Yasuo by to pick Renekton against him too. Oh no. Oh man. I'm not even gonna go to my wolves yet either. I was gonna potentially gank mid if he stayed.
Chase.
Chases what does not willingly go.
Oh, my Echo's coming to my mark. Kind of cool. I don't think he needs to though, because it's just Gwen jungle. I don't think she'll be here. Renekton, please don't murder yourself in your counter pick matchup again. Oh no. Okay. I hate the fact that Renekton gave her Triumph and I almost died for it, because if Renekton just walked away, I would have killed her perfectly fine, but it's fine. She died either way. So, yeah. But I hate the fact that Renekton just had to walk back in to kill himself instead of just letting me get the kill on the Gwen. It's alright, though. It's alright.
Words.
Thank you for the follow.
Are you imitating me? We are not dreamers. We are the waking.
You have TPGs. He's gonna in for you. I know Jack scales well, but he didn't break the freeze on your lane. And Kale also scales well, so I don't really know if that was worth it for him. You are gonna lose a couple of those minions though. He doesn't have TP, so I'd be wasting a lot of time. You know what? I got time to waste. I wanna mess with Jax. He's gonna come over here like straight away and ward this, I'm sure. Or maybe it won't. If you think about it, it's a Jax player who just dove a Kale under turret, so he probably isn't even gonna ward. He's probably your average top laner. We probably won't kill him, but yeah. Jaxy poo. You're stuck in low elo. Any advice? You just gotta play the game and learn from your mistakes. Because yes, I am aware your teammates suck in low rank, but you can carry yourself in low rank. I promise you, I know exactly what you're experiencing. Because I started in the lowest rank in the game when I first started the league. And I climbed in mid-diamond. And if I can do that, you can do it. There's nothing special about me in my gameplay.
run from
It's you have to learn from your own mistakes and get better than the people in your rank and just carry the games. That is how you climb when you're stuck in low rank. You're gonna have bad teammates no matter what, because it's and I mean this in no negative way, but if you're in low rank, it's yeah, of course you're with bad players. That's why it's low rank. So you just kind of have to learn what you have to learn from your own mistakes and get better than they are. Like if you die to a cheese, or if you die to like trying to gank level 3 every game at bot lane, and you keep dying because you say walk one step too far and die to turret like 3 games in a row. Watch your VOD back, realize, hey, I keep doing this, and don't do it the next game. And watch your own gameplay, watch your own replays, and keep figuring out what, like, look for your own mistakes and fix them the next game. It's the best way to improve. I'm going to gank him, but I don't think we kill him.
I hope this one has
Nope.
strong legs.
Who did he jump to? Is that a ward? Okay, that's a ward.
He's strong.
I wasn't sure, but it was a ward. I think you should go back to top so you can understand the game better first. I mean, not personally.
An ally has been slain.
I have a different opinion than a lot of people. A lot of people when they start the game will try to say you should play an easy champ or do this and that, and I don't agree with that personally. In my opinion, most people learn better when they have fun. So in my opinion, if you enjoy jungle and Kindred or whatever, play whatever you have the most fun with, because you'll probably learn faster and enjoy learning more if you're having fun.
day always turns.
That is my opinion on that. I don't think it's worth just playing something for the sake of playing it, even if you're better at it, if you aren't having any fun at all. What up, Zora? How you doing?
Smell their fear.
Shall we?
Because at least for me, especially if you watch my stream for a while, you'll know I get burnt out when I'm in metas that I don't have any fun in. So, like, at least from my experience, it's very easy to get burnt out when you're not having fun. Very, very easy to get burnt out when you're not having fun. Echo's going to die because there is a Yumi there too. Yeah. Echo just killed himself.
An ally has been slain.
And Jax also killed himself to kill Chi again. Yeah, so this is why I don't like teammates like this Echo, by the way, because if you weren't here at the start of the game, he joined the champion select, linked a video of a Happy Chime Noise video and says, this is what I'm doing, and he's playing Echo support because Happy Chime Noise released a video of a Echo player getting masters with it. But I hate people who just try to copy videos without knowing how to play the champ and being good at it.
All things.
I think you just have to play Shen. I mean, but you can't get better if you don't try. Like, you're gonna lose a lot of games. You can't get better until you play enough, and then you figure out why you're making the mistakes. Like, you're not gonna get better at Kindred if you stop playing Kindred.
All will know us in time.
Can't play. I mean, you can play against Fetacoli and stuff. You just have to get Maul and Wits like every game, which is boring. But you can play against them. It's just you don't get to have the fun build variety. But it's definitely possible to play against them.
Draws breath.
It meets us.
Like, again, I know this from experience. Like, when a lot of people tell me you don't know what it's like in low ranked, or you can't do this in low rank. Again, I started in the lowest elo in the game when I first started playing League. I know very, very well what it's like, and I still climb through it because it is possible. I'm very well aware of what it's like and how you have to do it.
An ally has been slain.
It's just a lot of people don't want to spend the time to get better. They don't want to spend the time to learn from their mistakes. They want to blame their teammates or say, my teammate's feeding every game. It's like, it's not every game your teammates are feeding. Is there going to be games where your teammates feed and you might lose a game because of it? Yes. It's not every game. And a lot of times you could have helped your teammate from feeding, but you didn't. Because instead you were tilted that your teammate was feeding. Which, again, I'm guilty of the same thing because I get very annoyed when people act like my Tristana from 2 games ago. Or 3 games ago, whenever it is. How does Nerf on Kindred feel? Irrelevant. You can still full clear the jungle before crab spawns. It's just a little bit less damage early game, so you might lose an early game fight if you're like 10 HP apart, but it really doesn't feel relevant at all. The Kindred nerfs are irrelevant, and then all the ADC item buffs and things. Yeah, Kindred's just still OP. Not as OP as like Maokai and things, but Kindred is still OP.
Hurry them. Faster.
And yes, G, I agree with what you're saying, by the way. It's time to take me to get good at farming minions. Good at farming minions. What do you do? I suck at farming minions. There's a reason I'm not a laner. Okay, to be fair, I am a laner when I'm not streaming, but there's a reason why I don't farm much. I have the playstyle of you will die, or I will die. As he's diving a Jax. And almost getting one shot by a Jax. Are we going IE second every game? No, because IE second isn't very good. It's only good if you're snowballing very hard. A lot of people have this hard on for Infinity Edge second, but it's not very good if you're not snowballing very hard. It takes too long to buy and get the BF sword in the first place if you're behind. You have to sit on so much gold, and even then you don't need that level of burst. It's overkill at most games, on top of the fact that you end up losing games from just stalling your item build and stuff. In a lot of games, things like Essence Reaver and Bork and stuff are just better with the buffs. IE second is only good if you're snowballing really, really hard.
Bits of them stick in my claws.
The only thing I can say about anything like IE and stuff is just don't build Navori over IE ever. You get more damage on your E and stuff from Infinity Edge than you do Navori, so please don't build Navori over Infinity Edge. Pretty nice. I mean, I like PD second, it's just not great every game. And a lot of times if I'm going to go an item like PD second, I would rather just go for Wit's End because they do similar things in terms of giving you the movement speed and the attack speed, but Wits gives you the magic DPS and stuff too, the magic damage. Whereas, obviously, you don't get that with PD. And if I'm going crit builds, I'm going to get Essence Reaver second with the Essence Reaver buff because the Essence Reaver buff just feels so nice to be back to where it was when the item rework first came out. Essence Reaver having the same AD as Collector now, and getting a Sheen proc every Q is really nice. I build defensive? Sometimes, depending on what I'm playing against. Like if I'm playing against a lot of AP, I'll get Wits and Maul for the survivability and Wits for the on-hit magic damage and a little bit of extra MR too. Or like if they have a lot of auto attackers, I'll get Frozen Heart because Frozen Heart's attack speed slow is insanely valuable against auto attack spam champs. It just depends on the games a lot of the time. I would also like to get anything more than an assist this game. It's kind of cool. Like this game I can go IE second, so I will because I have 1300 gold to back on. Now I had the biggest component out of the way. But I'm also really, really far ahead in the long run right now. I might not have the kills, but I got the assist and things. Yeah, I was looking at something. There we go. Now we're good. They're already on the blue buff, which is why I'm not going to it. You can tell because the blue buff's mark icon is in a weird spot. That means somebody was attacking it. Because again, if you're new to Kindred, your mark, when it spawns on anything that's not a dragon or a baron or a scuttle crab, your mark spawns where the camp is standing, not where the camp spawns. So if the mark spawns in a weird spot on a jungle camp, it means somebody's already killing it and moved the camp. Echo Bud, what you doing? I mean, I guess it worked out. That is the squishiest Gwen I've ever played against. Because she's not committing to a single full item and she's going 2 items at once. That's why she's so squishy. Gwen's kind of unplayable. Yeah, I can imagine she's probably not very good. Also, though, it really doesn't help, though, that she's trying to build 2 items at once.
We are not dreams. If it draws
It meets us.
Your life for a pink ward, was it worth, friend? Chi, ult me. Okay. Thank you, Chi.
Killing spree.
I wonder how they see
Your
me.
turret has been destroyed. Your team has
Oh, their
destroyed
Sivir's
the
tilted.
turret.
Open mid. And we get the old-fashioned NA open anyways, where one player on the enemy team's tilted, so she wants to give up, but their team doesn't.
Our mark is lifted.
Alright, get a nice little triple.
Your
I think
team
lifesteal
has
builds are
destroyed
good.
the
No, they're not
turret.
worth it. Maybe getting 1 or 2 lifesteal items, sure, in a build. Like either a Bork, or if you're like last item full critting, you can go like Bloodthirster, but no, lifesteal builds aren't worth it on Kindred.
Their path is
Your
destined.
team has
There's just too many other valuable items that are just better on Kindred.
Yet we are never prepared.
Chat, somebody remind me next game to try a Cleaver build since they buffed Cleaver. I kind of forgot they buffed Cleaver. Somebody remind me to try it next game.
Beauty fades. That is why it is beautiful.
Also, this is a good example of what I mean why going IE second a lot of times is a waste. I can already delete most of their team, and you can kind of already see that without the Infinity Edge. That's why a lot of times going IE second's a waste, and other items that help you snowball and are cheaper early on are just better. Because, like, if I had Essence Reaver for one, I would have already had my Sheen and stuff, and the Sheen procs and stuff would have helped me just delete people even faster, but it also, I don't need it, and the Essence Reaver would be more useful early on. That's what I mean when I keep saying that a lot of times Infinity Edge early on is just a waste.
They shall only hear my voice.
unstoppable.
Oh, dude. What up, Cyber? How you doing, buddy? Our new Mortal Round. I have a few games, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do it this game because there's. Well, I guess they have a Yumi, but I feel. Well, no, he doesn't really have HP. Yeah, I guess Mortal is better here. Did I do that, Gwen? I mean, she She's trying to play Gwen jungle and yeah.
Dominating.
Look, I need this after some of the games I've been playing today. There's only so many more Heimer supports and things that I can play against before I bash my head against the wall, okay?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
For some reason I thought that turret was killable, and yeah. Alright, well, looks like we just threw that out win here. Jaxi Poo wants to kill me, and I know he does. He wants me dead. I can't outrun him because he's got Yumi movement speed even with Smite. It's just too fast. But you know what, chat? It's fine. Because we win. We won 2 games in a row, boys. It's not the worst day in the world yet. We got this. We won 2 in a row. Woo. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, you did good. And the Jax kept ending for you for reasons that are not known to mankind. I did the most damage in the game. Who would have thunk it? I went 8-1 and 11. Woo. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much the build right there. That's rushing IE second. But again, I don't think it's worth it. I don't know. I just don't think IE second is worth it over other items. Because you don't need that level of burst. And it's not, and you also don't get attack speed or really any other useful effect if you don't crit and your E's on cooldown. So I don't know. I don't think it's worth it personally. I think Essence Reaver or like Phantom Dancer, Witch, stuff like that's still better as a second item on Kindred. I'm talking specifically on Kindred, not on other ADCs before somebody's well, but like, well, I played Jhin and actually, and I'm not talking about other ADCs, so shut up. Because I know somebody's going to try that. I'm already used to people trying that stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I like this. I guess I'll upload this to YouTube since it's a decent IE second rush and I haven't uploaded a video about that yet. So yeah, good enough for me.